Good evening. Welcome to the 254th Hootenanny here at Dornan's. I hope the roads will allow more people to come up here. We started out last week very low numbers here, and it came close to getting fairly full after we were into the first hour, so perhaps more people will show up tonight. If there are any newcomers here, we welcome you. We do this every Monday night. On February 23rd, we will have our 5th anniversary here at the Hootenanny. But we always ask a couple of things, and the first is please no smoking in here the rest of the evening, and the other thing is that we do invite everyone to join us into what has become a tradition up here. It's kind of like a concert night. We hope that everyone joins us in not talking while the performers are on the stage, so everyone has a chance to hear the words. We don't try to overpower you with a big PA system. And another one of our traditions here is that when he is here, and he is tonight, my cohort Bill Briggs always starts the evening out, and he's going to do that tonight. Then he takes over as MC. Bill has also been a member of the Stagecoach Band from its inception and plays there every Sunday night, is the director of the ski school at Snow King Mountain, and used to be a guide up at Exham's. And he also plays one or two nights, is it Bill, now at the Snow King, one on Wednesday nights, down in the lobby of the Snow King Resort. This is Bill Briggs.
Gee, a small but mighty crowd, or a mighty small crowd, really. I was trying to think what was appropriate for the day, being Martin Luther Day, but wonderful man, did great things, a lot of integrity there. Trying to come up with songs that might sort of fit in with that sort of thing. It's a little easier to sing or write music for such things than it is to stand up and make a big display of yourself. Those guys that really make a big show of it tend to get killed off one way or the other. Doesn't mean that they were wrong in any way, but anyway, this is a song, chain gang song from down Texas way. It says Arthur Hodges from New Orleans collected it, but Alan Lomax sang it, and I thought he did such a wonderful job. Oh, there ain't no more cane on this Brazos. Oh, they done ground it all in molasses. Oh, I've been on the Brazos since 1904. You seen a dead man lying in almost every door. Oh, I came to the the number for my name. Oh, they stardust right in the cutting of the cane. Oh, should have been on the Brazos in 1910. Oh, they drove the women like they drove the men. Oh, should have been on the Brazos when the storm winds came. Oh, men lying dead, we cut him out of the chain. Oh, Captain, don't you do me like you done Shine. Oh, they done drove that bully till he come down blind. Oh, I've been on this Brazos since 1904. I've seen a dead man lying in most every door. There ain't no more cane on this Brazos. They done drowned it all in molasses. Thank you. There's a fellow out in California that didn't want to go to war. Became a conscientious objector and made his statement as best he could in the songs. Anyway, this is, he was, for the job he was given as a conscientious objector was a social job of taking care of orphan children. One of the children went out on the road one day and got run over. So he wrote a song about that. He's gone. This morning my best friend lay still in his bed, his face like a jewel was dead. He was only 6 years old. He was only 6 years old, so I've been told. He liked to play games, push me on a swing, push me on a merry-go-round, go around and around. Swing me, oh swing me, swing me all up and down. Spin me, oh spin me, spin me all round and round till my feet touch the ground. He never was afraid, 'cause he was brave and bold, and the only thing he ever asked for was a hand to hold. Difference where he's been or where he's bound, and it makes less difference if he's lost or been found. He's dead and he's gone, but there is one anywhere in this land, like the voice that used to say, will you hold my hand? And there is a voice speaks loud throughout this land, and there is a voice speaks for the black and tan and for all of man. It's young and it's old, it's brave and it's bold, can't be bought or be sold, just a hand to hold. Thank you.
That was Bill Briggs. And next we have a real cowboy here. He works up at the Pinto Ranch up in the Buffalo Valley area. He gets to come down here sometimes in the winter. Been coming to the Hootenannies off and on for the last 3 or 4 years. This is Jerry Bell.
All right, Jerry. Hi, guys. I've been trying to get down here, but sometimes the weather don't let me get down here. I started last weekend, but I turned around and went back. I'm gonna do a couple of Eon Tyson tunes. Northwest Montana can sure make her cry. Too many long nights without him. And when Charles M. Russell gets to painting in the skies, he's all alone in the shadows, and the wind in the sagebrush whisper him down to his wintering grounds. She knows the deep snow soon bring him down. She's gonna wait for a cowboy. Now she's much too pretty for living alone. He's much too stubborn for taming. He's a riding a range at a camp with no phone. She's all alone in the shadows, and the wind in the sagebrush whisper him down to his wintering grounds. She knows the deep snow soon bring him down. She's gonna wait for a cowboy. Well, the last time I saw them, I was working in a bar. Got some good bars in Montana. Bought them a couple of rounds, and they jumped in his car. And they were gone in the wink of his taillights, and the wind in the sagebrush whispered him down to his wintering grounds. She knows the deep snow soon bring him down. She's long gone with her cowboy, all for the love of a cowboy. Thank you. Well, it's 2 eggs up on whiskey toast, home fries on the side. Wash it down with the roadhouse coffee, burns up here inside. Just a cat collar and diner, and a waitress I did love. Well, I sat in the back neath an old stuffed bear and a worn out Navajo rug. Now Jack, the boss, he left at 6, and it was Katie bar the door. And she'd pull down that Navajo rug and she spread it across the floor. Hey, I saw lightning cross the sacred mountain, saw the wolf turtle up. I was lying next to Katie on that old Navajo rug. Hi, Katie, shades of red and blue. Hi, Katie, whatever become of the Navajo rug in you? Katie, shades of red and blue. Well, I saw old Jack about a year ago, said the place burned to the ground. Well, Katie, she got her souvenir too. Jack's bad tobacco.
Good evening.
But you should have seen her come through the smoke, dragging that Navajo rug. Hi, Katie, shades of red and blue. Hi, Katie, whatever become of the Navajo rug? Katie, shades of red and blue. Well, now, every time I cross the sacred mountain, lightning breaks above. Always takes me back in time to my long lost Katie love. But everything keeps on moving, everybody's on the go. Well, you don't find things that last anymore, like a note of an Navajo hot Katie. Shades of red and blue, hot Katie. Whatever become of the Navajo Katie. Shades of red and blue.
This is acoustic folk music. It's listening folk music. There are a few concerts which we will tell you about at the break, and that will be here
That's Jerry
in the
Bell,
next few weeks. We,
real live cowboy here.
as I said, we've been doing this.
And
for
now we've got a real
4.5
live
years,
lift operator.
every Monday night. Thanks
Our
to
singing
the
lift
donors
operator
for
down at Snow
making this
King.
venue available
Has a big
to us.
voice.
Thank you, Bob.
Plays guitar awfully well and writes some awfully nice songs. This is Patrick Troiani.
One of our other traditions is that
Oh,
Briggs
this looks
always
good. I'll sit.
starts the evening off. Bill has been here since night number 1. Was the first person to sing on a cold February night here, and I think we had around
It's good to see the troopers out there that come out in this
21, 22
on the
people
Pleasant
here that
Highway.
very first night. Twisted a lot of arms, got all our friends to come.
I'd like to
Next week there were
offer congratulations to Marty Murie for her
beginning to wonder
Medal
whether
of Freedom
people really wanted to have
in
a
Washington, D.C. the other day. So that was really nice to see.
But it started
So,
way back then.
Good for her.
We've
This
been
is
very fortunate to
an old Neil Young song you might notice.
well-known performers come here and perform on stage. It's amazing the amount of local talent that we have here, so I hope you'll enjoy the evening.
Did I see you down in the young man's town with your brother in so much pain?
And he's the director of the ski school.
Some dark face in a lonely place. Everyone was saying, did she wake you up to tell you that it was only a change of plans? Dream up, let me fill your cup with the promise of a man.
Way to get a feel
Did I see you walking with the boys, though it was not hand in hand? And with some dark face in a lonely place where you could understand? And did she wake you up to tell you that it was only a change of plan? Dream up, let me fill your cup with the promise of a man. Will I see you give more than I can take, though I only harvest some? As the days fly past, though we lose our grasp and fuse it in the sun. Did she wake you up to tell you that it was only a change in plans? Dream up, let me fill your cup with the promise of a man. Dream up, let me fill your cup with the promise of a man. Fibs on the road. Thank you. I'm just going to do a little ditty here in commemoration of the birthday of Dr. Martin Luther King, who did a lot of good things for our world. He would have been 69 years old today if he would have lived. Buried in the ground, Mother Earth will swallow you. You gotta lay your body down. Thank you.
Patrick, Toriani, these ceilings. All right, we've got a fellow that likes to sing these cowboy western songs, only because he does it so well. But once in a while, he surprises us with something else. I don't know what he's got in mind. Tonight, this is Greg Keckler.
All right, Greg.
Thank you. Everybody's been talking about how disgusted they are with shoveling snow, so I thought I'd do something a little summary, just to break the mood here. Come on out to my house if you need more snow. I won't charge you anything for it. You can have all you want. Sitting on the front porch on a summer's afternoon, in a straight back chair on two legs leaned against the wall. Watch the kids playing with June bugs on the string, and catch the glowing fireflies when evening shadows fall. In my Tennessee mountain home, life is as peaceful as a baby's sighs. In my Tennessee mountain home, oh, crickets singing in the fields nearby. Honeysuckle vines cling to the fence along the way. Their fragrance makes the summer wind so sweet. And on a distant hilltop an eagle spreads its wings, and a songbird on a fence post sings a melody. In my Tennessee mountain home, life is as peaceful as a baby's sigh. In my Tennessee mountain home, oh, crickets singing in the fields nearby. Walking home from church on Sunday with the one you love, laughing, talking, making future plans. And when the box ain't looking, you may steal a kiss or two, sitting on the porch swing holding hands. In my Tennessee mountain home, life is as peaceful as a baby's sigh. In my Tennessee mountain home, oh, crickets singing in the fields nearby. Thank you. That is that, underline that, capitalized, that Dolly Parton song. Not tonight as I write this note to you, there's sorrow in my heart. I hate to say goodbye, my dear, but it's better that we part. Don't think that I've grown tired of you or found somebody new, for you were all that I ever had, and I love no one but you. My dear, I hope you'll understand and think of the one that loves you best, this broken-hearted man. Don't think that I've grown tired of you or found somebody new, for you were all that I ever had, and I love no one but you. Satisfied. It'll be so hard to go through this world with a broken heart inside. Don't think that I've grown tired of you or found somebody new, for you were all that I ever had, and I love no one but you. Thank you very much.
Greg Kecker. All right, we get this fellow that leaves town on us once in a while, but then he comes back again. He's writing these novels, some television series now and then. Anyway, he does a wonderful job of telling a story. Got a couple of stories for us tonight. This is John Cook.
Thank you, and I've got Doug Woody here with me. My themes tonight are prison and snow. And in this first set, you wouldn't think it was possible, but I got a song that mentions both. Anybody else got a driveway? Anybody else tired of shoveling the driveway? I mean, you know, I got a snowblower, and just the amount of shoveling I got to do to get it around is... I love skiing. You know, but we could have 2 or 3 8 or 10 inch snowfalls a week and it'd be cool, you know. Alright, this song is not the one that mentions both prison and snow, but it is another double-barreled tune. It's both a prison song and a train song, and that's not easy to do. I hear that train a-comin', rolling round the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, time keeps dragging on, but that train keeps a-rolling on down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama said, hey son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and I cry. Well, I bet there's rich folks eating in a fancy dining car. I bet they're smoking, no, I don't think they're smoking coffee. I bet they're drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. I guess I had it coming. I know I can't be free. And I hear that lonesome whistle, that really bothers me. If they free me from this prison, if that railroad train is mine, bet I'd let it on farther down the line, far from Folsom Prison. That's where I'd like to stay. And I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Fiddle for me one time. Well, I hear that train a-comin', rolling round the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, time keeps dragging on, but that train keeps a-rolling on down to San Antonio. And now we'll get to join us, Hank Phibbs and Bill Briggs. My original plan to see was we could outnumber on the stage the people in the audience, but y'all keep trickling in, and it's good. You've got ahead of us here. This is a rare version of Frankie and Johnny. Now, you wouldn't think that there'd be any version of Frankie and Johnny that would mention snow, but listen closely. Not only that, but in the last verse, prison comes into it. Actually, a dungeon in this case. This version was by Charlie Poole and the North Carolina Ramblers, old-time string band, and they wanted to pick things up just a little bit from the normal version of Frankie and Johnny. It's called Leaving Home. 1, 2. Frankie and Johnny were sweethearts, had a little quarrel one day. Johnny vowed he'd leave her, said he was going away, never coming home, going away to Rome. Frankie begged, she pleaded, "Holly, Johnny, please stay. Oh, my honey, I've done you wrong, but please don't go away." And Johnny cried, while Frankie sighed, "I'm going away, and I'm going to stay, and never coming home. You're gonna miss me, honey, in the days to come, when the wind begin to blow, the ground's covered up with snow. You think I'm away, you're gonna wish me back, your loving man. Gonna miss me, honey, in the day they say's to come." Frankie said to her, "Johnny, man, your hour's done come." Underneath those silk kimonos she carried a 44 gun. These love affairs are hard to bear. John ran down the stairway, hollered, "Frankie, don't shoot." Frankie pulled that 44 5 times and toot-toot-toot, and Johnny fell, while Frankie yelled, "I'm going away, and I'm going to stay, never coming home. Gonna miss me, honey, in the days to come, when the wind begins to blow, the ground's covered up with snow. You think I'm away, you're gonna wish me back, your loving man. Gonna miss me, honey, in the day they say's to come." Bring on your rubber-tired hearses, send for your rubber-tired hacks. They're carrying Johnny to the graveyard. I've shot him in the back with a great big gun. Has the preacher begun? Send for some policeman to carry me away. Take me down to the dungeon cell and throw that key away. My Johnny's dead because he said, "I'm going away, and I'm going to stay, and never coming home. Gonna miss me, honey, in the days to come, when the winter wind begins to blow, the ground's covered up with snow. You think I'm away, you're gonna wish me back, your loving man. Gonna miss me, honey, in the day they say's to come." I'm going away, and I'm going to stay, never coming home. Gonna miss me, honey, in the days to come, when the wind begins to blow, the ground's covered up with snow. You think I'm away, you're gonna wish me back, your loving man. Gonna miss me, honey, in the day they say's to come. Thank you. Doug Woody on fiddle, Bill Briggs on banjo, Hank Phibbs on the dobro.
John Cook. All right, next we have a rancher from up in the Buffalo Valley area. First started playing here at the Hootenanny with a group called Buffalo Grass with Jack and Karen Sally. And he got used to it, so he kept coming back. This is Jerome Young.
Hey, Jerome.
This group stuff looks so much fun, I thought I'd get involved in it myself. We're going to do a little fiddle tune here for you, I think, called the Beaumont Rag. G7. This stuff is hard to do, you know, you got to think about it a lot. Anybody can smile. I have to change equipment here. I'm going to do a little tune for you. A song actually by Tom Paxton. Everybody's done it here at least 3 or 4 times. So don't go away. It's a short one. If you don't like it, it'll be over real quick. Like it's a lesson too late for the learning. Made of sand, made of sand. In the wink of an eye, my soul's turning. In your hand, in your hand. Are you going away with no words of farewell? Can there be not a trace left behind? I could have loved you better, I didn't mean to be unkind. You know that was the last thing on my mind. Reason aplenty for going. This I know, this I know. For the weeds have been steadily growing. Please don't go, please don't go. Are you going away with the words of farewell? Can there be not a trace left behind? I could have loved you better, I didn't mean to be unkind. You know that was the last thing on my mind. As I lie in my bed in the morning, without you, without you. Each song in my breast dies a burning. Without you, without you. Are you going away with no words of farewell? Can there be not a trace left behind? I could have loved you better, I didn't mean to be kind. You know that was less than I know.
Jerome Young, a classic song. Tom Paxton came out to the stagecoach one night and joined us out there. We asked him to play this song, which he did, and halfway through it, we kicked it into high gear surprised him something awful. His eyes lit up. And he had really had a good time. We really jazzed it up. All right. That's Jerome Young. Does such a wonderful job on the guitar. Next we have my co-Hoot, who is a great ballad singer, performer. Wonderful stuff that he does. You can't hear it very often many places, but you do hear. Here's Dick Barker.
Well, this first one is perhaps appropriate for today. This is a song I first heard Josh White do. Lincoln set the Negro free. Why is he still in slavery? Why is he still in slavery? It's Jim Crow. This is a land we call our own. Why must the Negro stay at home? Why must the Negro stay at home? It's Jim Crow.
This is a little Appalachian sort of love song, slow, sad.
Freedom for all is what he said. Free to suffer till he's dead. Free to suffer till he's dead. Jim Crow. If this is a land of democracy, why can't everybody be free? Why can't everyone be free? It's Jim Crow. If we believe in liberty, put an end to slavery. Put an end to slavery. It's Jim Crow. Thank you. Well, for a change of pace, this is one of the old cowboy songs. A group of jolly cowboys discussing plans at ease. Says one, I'll tell you something, boys, if you will listen, please. I am an old cowpuncher, and here I'm dressed in rags. I used to be a tough one and go on great big jags. But I've got a home, boys, and a good one, you all know. Although I have not seen it since long, long ago. I'm going back to Dixie once more to see them all. And I'm gonna see my mother when the work's all done this fall. When I left my home, boys, my mother for me cried. She begged me not to go, boys, for me he would have died. My mother's heart is breaking, breaking. For me that's all. But with God's help, I'll see her when the work's all done this fall. That very night this cowboy went out to stand his guard. The night was dark and storming, 'twas raining very hard. The cattle, they got frightened, they ran in wild stampede. The cowboy tried to head them, riding at full speed. While riding in the darkness, so loudly he did shout, trying his best to head them, to turn the herd about. His saddle horse did stumble, and on him it did fall. Now he won't see his mother when the work's all done this fall. His body was mangled, the boys all thought him dead. They lifted him so gently, they laid him on a bed. He opened wide his blue eyes, and looking all around, he motioned to his buddies
a situation that I'm happy to report
to sit by him on the ground. Boys, send my mother my wages, all the wages I have earned. For I am afraid, boys, my last steer I have turned. I'm going to a new range, I hear my master's call, and I won't see my mother when the work's all done this fall. Fred, you take my saddle. Bob, you take my bed. Bill, you take my pistol. All after I am dead. And think of me so kindly, boys, when you look upon them all. For I'll not see my mother when the work's all done. Poor Charlie was buried at sunrise, no tombstone at his head, nothing but a little board. This is what it said. Charlie died at daybreak, he died from a fall, and he won't see his mother when the work's all done this fall.
Wonderful stuff. Dick Barker. We've got a young fellow playing music around the valley with various bands these days. Does very well by himself. Comes up here, plays guitar and sings songs. Some of them I think he even writes once in a while. Will Gilson.
How you doing out there? You made it. Me too. I was thinking back earlier when the snow first started to fly, and I said, "There's my turn." And put on the brakes. And slid right by. Had to turn around and come back by Dick's house. Where were you? Good job. I've got 2 songs that I prepared for this first set that I've done before, and I encourage you to sing along if you're feeling like you want to. Old age is golden, and so I've heard said, but sometimes I wonder as I crawl out of bed with my ears in a drawer and my teeth in a cup and my eyes on the table until I wake up. As sleep dims my vision, I say to myself, is there anything more that I should lay on the shelf? Though nations are warring and business is vexed, I'm gonna stick around to see what happens next. Oh, how do I know my youth is all spent? My get up and go has got up and went. Oh, in spite of it all, I'm able to grin and think of the places my get up has been. I get up each morning and I dust off my wits. I open the paper, I read the obits, and if I'm not there, I know I'm not dead. So I read a good breakfast and I go back to bed. Oh, how do I know my youth is all spent? My get up and go has got up and went. Oh, in spite of it all, I'm able to grin and think of the places my get up has been. When I was young, my slippers were red. I could kick my heels right over my head. When I was older, my slippers were blue, but still I could dance the whole night through. Now I'm much older and my slippers are black. I huff to the store and I puff my way back. Oh, but never you mind, I don't mind at all. I'd rather be huffing than not puff at all. Oh, how do I know my youth is all spent? My get up and go has got up and went. Oh, in spite of it all, I'm able to grin and think of the places my get up has been. Give it to you one more time, just that chorus. Oh, how do I know my youth is all spent? My get up and go has got up and went. Oh, in spite of it all, I'm able to grin and think of the places my get up has. Thanks for singing along.
One I love the most, reminding me to bring that.
Bill was talking about me. I always have to give a plug. I make beer for a living, so if you like beer, go to the Snake River Brew Pub in town and try the beer that I make. You can probably try it here too.
Summer must be over.
I used to play this without the capo. I guess I like it better with it.
Wonderful singer,
on this song.
songwriter, guitar player,
and
Jack Downs.
Been getting a little coaching. I've been listening to the CD of a person who wrote the song, I assume. And I encourage you to sing along too on this one if you feel like it. It sounds like you feel like it. That's what Hootenanny is, right, Bill? Hootenanny means supposed to sing along, right? Whenever possible.
I know where my priorities are.
Okay. the nights are gay and the sun shines brightly on the mountain top. I took a trip on a sailing ship, and when I reached Jamaica I made a stop. But I'm sad to say I am on my way, won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head it turns around. Had to leave the girl in Kingston town. Sounds of laughter everywhere, the dancers who swinging to and fro. I must declare that my heart is there, although I've been to Maine from Mexico. Sad to say I am on my way, won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head it spins around. I had to leave the girl in Kingston town.
Always turn those hands to labor.
Down at the market you can hear them cry, ladies with their heads to bare. I get rice, salt, fish is nice, and the rum is fine any time of year. Sad to say I am on my way, won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head it spins around. Had to leave a little girl in Kingston town. One more time. Sad to say I am on my way, won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head it spins around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston town.
She said get back home. Spring replaced the winter.
Down the way where the nights are gay and the sun shines daily on the mountain top. I took a trip on a sailing ship, and when it reached Jamaica I made a stop. But I'm sad to say I am on my way, won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head it spins around. Had to leave a little girl in Kingston town.
Welcome.
Sad to say I am on my way, won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head it spins around. I had to.
It winds up at the bottom of the list, but he does a good job for us. Here's Cal Clover.
Good evening. Welcome.
Bright lights here. Oh, absolutely no introduction to this song now that I think about it. Go Broncos. Well, I'm a Packers fan too. I want to mic the guitar more than my vocals because I'm going to finger pick this. About yo?
Down the ski season, I still try to learn ski songs.
Yeah. For someone far away. Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams
fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Love me tender, love me long, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Love me tender, love me dear, and tell me you are mine. I'll be yours through all the years, until the end of time. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, I'm a seasonal kind of employee. I mean, I get April off, and I get October, November off, and I've come to love more and more the American Southwest, the desert. And where was I in the last trip? Snow Canyon outside St. George. Y'all have been there?
Yep.
Who? Dick's been there. Another beautiful place. Anybody mountain bikes? One of the great dirt roads up to Snow Canyon outside. And I also went to Bryce. Bryce Canyon's one of the prettiest little mesas, I think, in the country. Ooh, I better tune up for this. And who was here just a couple weeks ago for Chuck Pyle? Yeah, of course, you guys.
Best concert he ever brought in.
I think Bob, when he got up there, Bob said a great thing about Chuck. He said, like wine, and we know it was good wine here. He's getting better with age, and we think that's true with Chuck Pyle. He's just wonderful that night, and he's in a new, well, without getting too much of a life story, got a new girlfriend, and I think that helped his attitude. But he writes a lot about the American Southwest, and talks about this one place that the painters go because the light is so beautiful there, and we all know what he's talking about when we get to the Southwest and how beautiful that light is. So I'd like to do one of Chuck Pyle's song. Painters come for the light falling from a cobalt sky, sienna red, thirsty green, dust a river, a in between, just a regular day. On the Rio Hooray, river flows to Santa Fe. Everything underground comes to life. Comes sundown from the cracks in the land. Come creatures without hands, just a regular day. on the Rio Hooray. River flows to Santa Fe. The wind it blows the tumbleweed south, out of Colorado to the pueblos of Taos. This old dust devil besides the Grande says give up your drifting, boy, live on the Rio Hooray. Just a regular day on the Rio Hooray. River flows to Santa Fe. Just a regular day on the Rio Hooray. River flows to Santa Fe. River flows to Santa Fe. Thank you.
Cattle Clover, and that finishes up our first go around. We're going to play this through again with all these guys coming up once more. We'll take a break for about 10 minutes and we'll see you back here again.
We're going to be much better now.
All right, if everybody will take your seats, we'll get started again with the second half of the program. I do have a few announcements to make. In 2 weeks, February 2nd, we will have feature Eric Moore. He's going to be back in the Valley. He's going to be playing at the Wirt Hotel, and then either on his way to Laramie or on his way back from Laramie. He's been getting some good play, I think, on our Wyoming public radio station, and for his CD he finally has out. So when I talked to him about a month or so ago, he thought he'd be able to be here on the 2nd. And then the following week, on February 9th, we have another feature. These people are just great. I hope you've seen them before. Hut Club of Cowtown. They will be here. That's on the 9th of February. So keep that in mind. Get here early. What we're going to do is the same entertainers in the same order. I believe we've lost one of the fellows who's headed home, but we're going to start off once again with Bill Briggs.
I'm going along with these guys that have stood for something in their music. Woody Guthrie was a good fellow for writing songs, not always popular things, but he had something to say and he really had the courage to get out and say it. Wonderful stuff that he did. There was a lot of great feeling in his music. This is one of the my favorite ones of his. You don't hear it very often. cowboys all over this land. I'll teach you the law of the ranger command. To hold six-shooter and never to run. As long as there's bullets in both of your guns. I met a fair maiden whose age I don't know. I asked her to the roundup, with me would she go? She said she'd go with me to the cold roundup and drink the hard liquor from a cold bitter cup. So we started for the canyon in the fall of the year, expecting to get there with a herd of fat steers. But the rustlers broke on us in the dead hours of night. She rose from her warm bed, a battle to fight. She rose from her warm bed with a gun in each hand, saying, "Come on, you cowboys, and fight for your land. Come on, you cowboys, and don't ever run. As long as there's bullets in both of your guns." I'll call up the rest of the band here. Do another one here. This is by Leadbelly, Hootie Leadbelly. This is a wonderful TV movie. You can catch it on the TV. It's playing off and on. It's really a good one about his life story. It's Patrick and Hank. Is Doug coming?
Not that he knows of, I don't think.
It's called Cotton Fields, one that Patrick and I have a good time playing on. Oh, when I was a little bitty baby, my mama would have rocked me in the cradle in them old cotton fields back home. Oh, when I was a little bitty baby, my mama would have rocked me in the cradle in them old cotton fields back home. Oh, when them cotton balls about a mile from a Texarkana. Them old cotton fields back home. People all ask me what you come here for in them old cotton field back home. I went over in Arkansas and the people all ask me what you come here for in them old cotton field back home. When them cotton balls get around, you can't pick very much cotton in them old cotton field back home. It was down in Louisiana, just about a mile from a Texarkana, in them old cotton field back home. Play it, Patrick. But you didn't make very much money in them old cotton field back home. It may sound a little funny, but you didn't make very much money in them old cotton field back home. Oh, when them cotton balls get rough, you can't pick very much cotton in them old cotton field back home. It was down in Louisiana, just about a mile from a Texarkana, in them old cotton field back home. Hey. When I was a little bitty baby, my mama would rock me in the cradle in them old cotton field back home. When I was a little bitty baby, my mama would rock me in the cradle in them old cotton field back home. Oh, when them cotton balls get run, you can't pick very much cotton in them old cotton field back home. It was down in Louisiana, just about a mile from a Texarkana, in them old cotton field back home. In them old cotton field back home. Thank you very much.
I'm still trying to learn to speak song.
And that was the Bill Briggs Jamboree. All right, next, once again from up in the Buffalo Valley area, down from the Pinto Ranch, this is Jerry Bell.
Thank you, guys. I was sitting back there getting all serious and had a couple very special songs to do, and I heard that song and changed my whole train of thought. So I'm going to do you my rendition of that song. I do it like this. Well, there's a bunch of cafrones living about a mile from El Cadones in them old chilly fields back home. Now when the sun comes up mañana, they'll be getting high on marijuana in them old chilly fields back home. You've got to learn how to speak the lingo, or they're gonna call you a dirty gringo in them old chilly fields back home. Cause everybody gets a muy borracho, whether a Chicano or a Gabacho in them old chili fields back home. Oh, when them chili peppers ripen you got to pick 'em before they swipe 'em. In them old chilly fields back home. And everybody drinks Coors Cerveza, or they're gonna call you loco en la cabeza. In them old chilly fields back home. Oh, when them chili peppers ripen, you got to pick 'em before they swipe 'em. In them old chili fields back home. 'Cause there's a bunch of cafrones living about a mile from Alquedones. In them old chili fields back home. I wasn't supposed to do that, but those guys brought it on. I mean, can you think about it? They're very, very talented musicians, and there's 3 of them, and I have to follow that act. Tough deal. Now, one of the serious songs that I was trying to do back there. I can't forget your pretty face, that special love I can't replace. The smile that used to light the world, a bright-eyed little laughing girl who loved me. It's just a memory I have, it seems so long ago. I try my damnedest to forget sometimes, and yet, with human nature being such, I've missed your smile and crave your touch. And wonder if I care as much, or is your memory a crutch that holds me up? To let me face each coming day in my own selfish way, and blame misfortune for some things I could control. For as painful as the past may be, the sadness brings too much to me to ever let it set me free. For love and logic disagree where I'm concerned. And when the world has got me down and I'm so all alone, I thank God for this one thing I can't forget.
Oh, Jerry Bell, good to have him come by. He gets to working all summer long. We never see him much then. All right, moving on here, we've got this fellow with a big voice. It's our lift operator down at Snow King. Wonderful guy to play music with. He's got a strong rhythm guitar and certainly a strong voice. Here is Patrick Troiani.
Thank you much. Almost missed the bus. I was downstairs. Okay. What do we do? I don't know. Oh, gosh. It's one of my favorite songs. This is one of my favorites. There are places I remember all my life, though some have changed, some forever, not for better. Some have gone and some remain. All these places have their moments. For lovers and friends, I still can recall. Some are dead and some are living. In my life, I've loved them all. But of all these friends and lovers, there is no one compared with you, and these memories lose their meaning when I think of love as something new, though I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that have come before. And I know I'll often stop and think about them. In my life, I've loved you more. In my life, I've loved you more. Thank you. It's a song written by the late John Lennon. This is okay. Can I play on this next song? Of course you can. What are you, crazy? I'd like to welcome Hank Phibbs, Doug Woody, and the begging John Cook, who played on the song downstairs, right?
Well, I know some of the chords.
The more the better, John. You know that. This is a song by Jackson Brown. This is called For a Dancer. Fire burning in your eyes. Pay attention to the open skies, 'cause you never know what will be coming down. I don't remember losing track of you. You were always dancing in and out of here. I must have thought that you would always be around. Always thinking things real by playing the clown, but now you're nowhere to be found. When people die, can't seem to grasp it as hard as I try. It's like a song I could hear playing right in my ears, but I can't sing it, but I can't help listening. And I can't help feeling stupid standing around, 'cause crying is easier down. 'Cause I know that you'd rather be here dancing, dancing our sorrow away. Go on dancing. Oh, there's nothing you could do about it anyway. Just do the steps that you've been shown by everyone you've ever known, until the dance becomes your very own. No matter how close you go, the other steps have grown, but in the end there is one dance you'll do alone. The human race, let your prayers go drifting off into space, 'cause you never know what will be coming on down. Perhaps Perhaps a better world is drawing near. Just as easily this one could all disappear, along with whatever meaning we all might have found. But don't let the uncertainty turn you around. Just go out and make a joy of yourself. Oh, and to a dancer you have grown from a seed somebody else has thrown. Go on ahead and throw some seeds of your own. 'Cause somewhere between the time you arrive and the time you go may lie a reason you are alive, but you'll never know. Keep a fire burning in your eyes. Pay attention to the open skies, 'cause you never know what will be coming on down. Thank you. Hank Fitz, Doug Woody, and John Cook. Thank you very much.
Patrick Triani, love that voice. All right, moving on here, we get up our Western cowboy singer, Greg Keckler.
Thank you. This is for Gary. There's a man you'll hear about most every place you go. His holdings are in Texas, and his name is Diamond Joe. He carries all his money in a diamond-studded jar, and he never was much bothered by the process of the law. Out to Diamond Joe, boys, I did offer him my hand. Give me a string of horses so they could not stand. I like to starve to death, boys, he did mistreat me so. And I never saved a dollar in the pay of Diamond Joe. Bread it was corn dodger, and his meat I couldn't chaw. He drove me near distracted with the wagging of his jaw. For the telling of his stories I aim to let you know. There never was a rounder that lied like Diamond Joe. Tried 3 times to quit him, boys, but he did argue so that I'm still punching cattle in the pay of Diamond Joe. When I'm called up yonder and it comes my time to go, give my blankets to my buddies and give the fleas to Diamond Joe. Thank you. my darling, I love you with all of my heart. Tomorrow we were to be married, but liquor has kept us apart. Beautiful, beautiful brown eyes, beautiful, beautiful brown eyes, beautiful, beautiful brown eyes. I'll never love blue eyes again. Barnyard he staggered, stumbled and fell by the door. The very last words that he uttered, I'll never get drunk with anymore. Beautiful, beautiful brown eyes, beautiful, beautiful brown eyes, beautiful, beautiful brown eyes. I'll never love blue eyes again. Beautiful, beautiful brown eyes, beautiful, beautiful brown eyes, beautiful, beautiful brown eyes. I'll never love blue eyes again. Thank you.
Greg Keckler. Western type songs there from. All right, we're coming around to our next fellow singing about jails and snow. I don't know quite how he combines those so well, but we'll soon find out. Here it is, John Cook.
Thanks. Once again, I have called on Doug Woody. It's always fun to have a fiddle. Gee, you guys keep trickling in here. By about 10 o'clock, we'll have a full house. Except we'll be closed, so. Well, sticking to my theme of jail, I don't know why. There's a lot of good songs about jail. You know, in both country and bluegrass and old time, there's these branches, these subdivisions. In those kinds of music, we don't have. You have love songs and folk music, but not in country. In country music, you have heart songs. These, however, are jail songs. I'm going to call on Old Hank here, Old Hank Williams. For this one, it's called Lonesome Whistle. I was riding number 9, heading south from Caroline. I heard the lone lonesome whistle blow. Got in trouble, had to roam, left my gal and left me home. I heard the lonesome whistle blow. Just a kid acting smart, I went and broke my darling's heart. I guess I was too young to know. They took me off the Georgia mail, tied me to a ball and chain. I heard the lonesome whistle blow. I bear the shame. I'm a number, not a name. I heard the lonesome won't some whistle blow. All I do is sit and cry till the evening train goes by. I heard the lone won't some whistle blow. Well, I'll stay here in this cell till my body's just a shell. My hair turns whiter than snow. I'll never see that gal of mine. I'm in Georgia doing time. I heard the lone some whistle blow. I heard the lone some whistle blow. Thank you. And now we'll get Mr. Briggs back here. This is a song. I didn't realize that last song had snow in it as well as jail, so we did that twice. That's great. This is a tune we played at the Stagecoach Bar a lot. When I was in the Stagecoach Bar anyway, one night, more than one night, we had Brent Moyer on trumpet on this song, which was an unexpected Dixieland edition.
Good song because it's got a good yodel to it.
Yes, it does. It does. We hope it has a good yodel to it. God knows I have lubricated that yodel sufficiently. It should be working. I had a friend named Campbell. He used to rob, steal, and gamble. He did everything that was low down. He was out tomcatting one night when he got into a fight, and then a big policeman came, knocked him down. He's in the jailhouse now. He's in the jailhouse now. I told him over again to stop drinking whiskey, lay off of that gin. He's in the jailhouse now. Idly-o-lay. Broke jail one day. He decided he'd go away, but the police came and met him at the train. The cop said, I come for you. Campbell said that this won't do, because Campbell never was my name. He's in the jailhouse now. He's in the jailhouse now. Yes, he broke out. All over town the fool walked about. He's in the jailhouse now. Idly-o-lay, idly-o-lay, de-yodelay, lay, de-yodelay. Do that again. You can start it this time. Well, I met his old gal Sadie. She said, have you seen my baby? I told her he was downtown in McCann. She went down to the jail just to go his bail. She said, I've come down here to get my man. She's in the jailhouse now. She's in the jailhouse now. So you can understand why that old kid Sadie's in the can. She's in the jailhouse now. Idly-ole. Idly-ole. Yodel-ay, yodel-ay. Thank you. Doug Woody and Bill Briggs, thanks.
That's John Cook. All right, moving right ahead here, we got my Hoot coming up here. Do ballad songs for us. Here is Dick Barker.
Are you ready to do a sing-along? Feel like helping me out? There's lots of versions of a song called Springfield Mountain. And this is another variation on that. It's not even really part of the chorus. It comes in the verse. When I point, say FOD. It's F-O-D. FOD. You got it? As I went down to the mowing field, hooray, hooray, fod-a-link-a-dido. As I went down to the mowing field, as I went down to the mowing field, a big black serpent bit me on the heel to Raleigh Day. Well, I fell down upon the ground, hooray, hooray, fod-a-link-a-dido. I fell down upon the ground. I fell down upon the ground, I shut both eyes and I looked all around to Raleigh Day. I sat upon a stump to take my rest, hooray, hooray, fod-a-link-a-dido. Sat upon a stump to take my rest. Sat upon a stump to take my rest. It looked like a woodchuck on his nest to Raleigh Day. The woodchuck grinned a banjo song, hooray, hooray, fod-a-link-a-dido. The woodchuck grinned a banjo song. The woodchuck grinned a banjo song, and up stepped the skunk with his breeches on to Raleigh Day. Well, the woodchuck and the skunk got into a fight, hooray, hooray, fod-a-link-a-dido. The woodchuck and the skunk got into a fight. The woodchuck and the skunk got into a fight. The fume so strong it put out the lights to Raleigh Day. Well, they danced and they played till the chimney began to rust, hooray, hooray, fod-a-link-a-dido. They danced and they played till the chimney began to rust. They danced and they played till the chimney began to rust. It was hard to tell which smelt the worst to Raleigh Day. All right, now that you have passed Sing-Along 101, we will move up into the next level. And if you would help me on this one also, this is called Good Peanuts. And it goes, the man who saves them good peanuts and giveth his neighbors none, that man shan't have none of my good peanuts when his good peanuts are gone. Oh, won't it be joyful, 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 oh, won't it be joyful, son? Oh, won't it be joyful, joyful, joyful when his good peanuts are gone. Then, instead of good peanuts, we add a few things to it. But the man that saves them good peanuts and giveth his neighbors none, that man shan't have none of my good peanuts when his good peanuts are gone. Oh, won't it be joyful, joyful, joyful? Won't it be joyful, son? Oh, won't it be joyful, joyful, joyful when his good peanuts are gone? Next verse. Rich, red, ripe strawberry shortcakes. The man that saves them rich, red, ripe strawberry shortcakes and giveth his neighbors none. Now come on, sing along. That man shan't have none of my rich, red, ripe strawberry shortcakes when his rich, red, ripe strawberry shortcakes are gone. Oh, won't it be joyful, joyful, joyful? Oh, won't it be joyful, son? Oh, won't it be joyful, joyful, joyful when his rich, red, ripe strawberry shortcakes are gone? The next is genuine all-leather U.S. Army cavalry boots. Bill, do you want to come up and help on this? The man that saves them genuine all-leather U.S. Army cavalry boots and giveth his neighbors none. That man shan't have none of my genuine all-leather U.S. Army cavalry boots when his genuine all-leather U.S. Army cavalry boots are gone. Oh, won't it be joyful, joyful, joyful? Oh, won't it be joyful, son? Oh, won't it be joyful, joyful, joyful when his genuine all-leather U.S. Army cavalry boots are gone? Well, I should have saved good peanuts for the end, I guess, but the next one is $3.98 all wool in a yard wide, guaranteed not to rip, shrink, or tear work pants. Again, $3.98 all wool in a yard wide, guaranteed not to rip, shrink, or tear work pants. Please sing along. The man that saves them $3.98 all wool in a yard wide, guaranteed not to rip or shrink or tear work pants and giveth his neighbors none. That man shan't have none of my $3.98 all wool in the yard wide, guaranteed not to rip or shrink or tear work pants when his $3.98 all wool in the yard wide, guaranteed not to rip or shrink or tear work pants are gone. Oh, won't it be joyful, joyful, joyful? Won't it be joyful, son? Won't it be joyful, joyful, joyful when his $3.98 all wool in the yard wide, guaranteed not to rip or shrink or tear work pants are gone? Thank you.
That's a hard one to do when you're drunk. Dick Barker. Great fun. All right. We're coming down to Will Gilson. Are you here? Will. Here he comes. Will Gilson.
On a midnight watch, I about how many times I have fallen. Spirits are using me, larger voices calling. What heaven brought you and me cannot be forgotten. I've been around the world. I've been looking for that woman, girl, who knows love can endure. And you know it will. And you know that it will. When you see the Southern Cross for the first time, you understand why twice you came this way. And the feeling that you're running from is so strong, but it's as big as the promise of a coming day. So I'm sailing for tomorrow, all my dreams are dying, and my love is an anchor tied to you. It's tied with a silver chain. I got my ship, and all my flags are flying. She is all that I have left, and music is her name. Think about how many times I have fallen. Spirits are using me, larger voices calling. What heaven brought you and me cannot be forgotten. I have been around the world, and I've been looking for that woman, girl, who knows love can endure, who knows love can endure. And you know it will. And you know that it will. So we cheated and we lied and we trusted, and we never failed to fail. It was the easiest thing to do. You will survive being tested. Somebody new will come along, help me forget about loving you. And the Southern Cross. Think about how many times I have fallen. Spirits are using me, larger voices calling. What heaven brought you and me cannot be forgotten. I've been around the world, and I've been looking. Love can endure, and you know it will, and you know that I'm will. Thanks a lot. That one you probably knew. Some of you may know this one. Maybe not. steps on the front stair. I look in the mirror, baby, you're not there. Hold you in my arms, I hold you for a while. Baby, don't you know that I miss your smile? I have you there, but that's in the past. It's funny how love, it can never last. And the summer is really gone. Here we are so far gone. Sometimes it's wrong knowing what's right. Love comes along. Love gives us light. You left just yesterday. My whole world has turned a dark shade of gray. I could go out and find somebody new, but it just would not be the same as you. Because when we started, well, I fell apart, you know. When you left, we were one in mind, and the summer is really gone. So far gone. Sometimes it's a wrong knowing what's right. Love comes along. Love gives us life.
That was our brewmeister, Will Gilson. All right, next we have, and this is our last performer for this evening. This is Cal Glover.
She don't like me. She's leaving. What did I do? Hey, come on, I really practice this a lot. Well, some people, what'd you do, sir? To your hoof?
Not even anything exciting.
No? Well, some people think we don't get paid here, but we do, by golly. We get these. Hoot Performers complimentary drink. One of you all are going to win this by answering this simple trivia question. And the first person who yells it out quickly gets the free complimentary drink. And look, it's not cheap here. Look. $5.25 for a little fermented grape juice. Who wrote the song Blue Suede Shoes?
Carl Perkins.
Who said that?
He passed away today.
Well, he passed away today, didn't he? Carl Perkins passed away, and it's...
That was a question.
Huh? What's the capital of Delaware?
Wilmington.
No, shut up.
Dover.
Hey, you're on a roll, but you only get one drink. I'm saving one. Yes, Carl Perkins passed away today, and he was instrumental for a lot of old rockers. I mean, I kind of grew up, my folk music is a folk venue here, and it's really kind of the rock, and Carl Perkins, he did Blue Suede Shoes, and Beatles covered a lot of his tunes, and Chuck Berry and Little Richard, so this is one of the ones called Covered by the Beatles. Well, how come you say you will and you won't? Say you do, baby, when you don't. Let me know, honey, how you feel. Tell the truth now, is love real? But honey, don't. Honey, don't. Honey, don't. Honey, don't. Say will and you won't. Honey, don't. Love you, baby, and you ought to know. Like the way that you wear your clothes, everything about you is doggone sweet. You got that sand all over your feet, but honey don't, honey don't, little bit of honey don't, honey don't. Say, will you want honey don't? Looking good, I say, will you want a honey don't? Love you, baby, on a Saturday night. Sunday morning, you don't look right. You've been out, you've been painting the town. Baby, and stepping around, but honey don't, honey don't, little bit of honey don't. Honey don't. Say, will you want a honey don't? Well, thank you. She's shaking her head. Okay. Well, you know, we're all supposed to come up with clever introductions for some of these songs, and I couldn't come up with anything clever for this song. So we got to go here. Except a story that happened. I went back to the news this week. The story in the news had captivated my imagination. Did y'all hear about it? Not really all that happy. It's not a funny story. Well, maybe it is. I laugh. But a guy killed his daughter, and because she had made $20,000 in phone calls, long-distance phone calls to the psychic network. Did y'all hear about this story? It's in all the AP presses. So my question is, if she spent $20,000 on the psychic network, how come they didn't tell her her father was going to kill her? Huh? Well, this song requires this hat. I don't know why. It's the only time I ever wear this silly hat. I've never seen anyone like it anywhere. And this thing's going to kill me. Harmonica holders.
Call the psychic network.
If somebody invents a harmonica holder that works, please let us know. I think it's an old blues song. Johnny Rivers did it. I'm not sure who else. Yonder come Miss Rose, hey, how the hell do you know? Well, I know my apron and the dress that you wore, rolling on her shoulder, piece of paper in her hand. What's she gonna tell the governor? Turn loose on my man. Let him night special shine its light on me. Let him night special shine a heavy loving light on me. When you wake up in the morning, hear the ding-dong ring, go marching to the table, meet the same damn thing. Knife and fork are on the table, nothing in my pan. Say anything about it, get in trouble with a man now. A little midnight special, shine its light on me. Little midnight special, shine a heavy loving light on me. If you ever go to Houston, well, you better walk right. Well, you better not squabble, and you better not fight. 'Cause the sheriff will arrest you, and he'll take you down. And the judge will sentence you, your penitentiary bound. Now, little midnight special, shine its light on me. Little midnight special, shine a heavy loving light on me. Gone away, I gotta leave you, 'cause my time ain't long. The
look over your shoulder, and I'll be gone. Be done with all my weeping, whoop, and hauling in a cry. Be done with all my studying about a great long time now, little midnight special. Shine it light on me, little midnight special. Shine its ever-loving light on. Y'all drive safe now, because there's black ice out in that road.
That was Cal Glover, and that's the program for this evening. It would be very, very helpful, as you see, Lisa's here by herself. If you could bust your own tables, take the empty bottles and glasses and just leave them on the bar top. Hope to see you here next week. Bring a friend. And remember that on February 2nd, we're going to have Eric Moore, and on February 9th, the Hot Club of Cowtown. Thanks for coming.